Riel Casimero is set to fight Guillermo Rigondeaux on Saturday night for the unified bantamweight championship of the world, with the WBA and WBO belts on the line. Let's break it down. Riel Casimero, 31 years old, he's 5'4" with a 64-inch reach and a record of 30-4 with 21 knockouts. From Ormoc Philippines, Casimero turned pro in 2007 with a unanimous decision and then won his next 13 with 7 knockouts before defeating Cesar Canchila by 11th round knockout for the interim WBO Junior flyweight title. The following year, he lost in his first defense, dropping a split decision to Ramon Hirales, and in 2011 was knocked out by South Africa's Moruti Mthalane in the 5th round. He bounced back the following year, winning the interim IBF Junior flyweight title by 10th round TKO over Luis Lazarte, and defended it 3 times before challenging Amnat Ruenroeng in 2015, losing via unanimous decision. The next year, they fought a rematch with Casimero winning the title with a vicious body shot in the 4th round. 4 months later, he defended his belt against Charlie Edwards, dropping him with a left hook in the 10th and stopping him with a flurry against the ropes. 1 year later, he dropped a decision to countryman Jonas Sultan and began campaigning at bantamweight, scoring a knockout of Kenya Yamashita before winning the interim WBO title with a 12th round knockout of Ricardo Espinoza. He retained the title once with a 10th round knockout of Cesar Ramirez, and on November 30th, 2019 took on the formidable champion Zolani Tete, and despite being a heavy underdog, Casimero put on a dominant performance, dropping Tete twice en route to a 3rd round stoppage. In September 2020, he blew out the 11th ranked Duke Micah, outclassing him from the start before scoring another 3rd round TKO. Perhaps the most underrated champion in the sport, Casimero is a relentless pressure fighter and prodigious body puncher who possesses a solid chin, excellent footwork, and devastating power in both hands. Guillermo Rigondeaux, 40 years old, he's 5'5" with a 68-inch reach and a record of 20-1 with 13 knockouts. From Santiago de Cuba, Rigondeaux had one of the greatest amateur careers of all time, winning gold medals in the Pan American Games and the World Championships, as well as gold medals in the 2000 Sydney and 2004 Athens Olympics respectively, before defecting from Cuba with teammate Arislandi Lara in 2007. He turned pro in 2009 with a 3rd round knockout of Juan Noriega and then won his next 5 with 4 knockouts, before winning the interim WBA Super Bantamweight title with a split decision over Panama's Ricardo Cordoba. After one defense, he knocked out number 2 Rico Ramos with a body shot to get elevated to full champion and defended his belt twice with victories over Tian Kennedy and Roberto Marroquin, before unifying the title with a unanimous decision over legendary champion Nonito Donaire. He defended it 4 times, including knockouts over Hisashi Yamagasa and Jaza Dickens, and in June 2017 had his 5th defense end in controversy, as he knocked out challenger Moises Flores in the middle of an exchange after the bell to end round 1. Originally ruled a knockout for Rigondeaux, it was later overturned to a no contest. On December 9, 2017, he took on Vasily Lomachenko for the WBO Junior lightweight title, getting completely outclassed and unable to land more than 3 punches per round before quitting on his stool in round 6, citing an injured hand. After a year of inactivity due to a falling out with his promoter, he returned in January of 2019 under Al Heyman's PBC banner with a 1st round blowout of journeyman Giovanni Delgado. 6 months later, he took on former WBC champion Julio Ceja, engaging in an exciting back-and-forth brawl before knocking out Ceja with a brutal left cross with 1 second remaining in the 8th round. On December 21, 2020, he defeated Liborio Solis for the vacant WBA regular bantamweight title. The quintessential Cuban boxer El Chacal is extremely economical with his punches, relying on split-second timing and limiting his opponent's offensive opportunities with lightning-fast counterpunches and excellent footwork. Will the explosive punches and constant pressure of Casimero be enough to overpower El Chacal, or will the high ring IQ and exceptional hand speed of Rigondeaux outclass his opponent as he eyes another showdown with WBC champion Nonito Donaire? Tune in Saturday night for the unified bantamweight world title.